Hello and welcome to SAT Math. In this series we'll be working through each worksheet from the digital SAT Math workbook starting with test 1 in Algebra. The idea is to complete one time test a day, aiming for about 15 minutes and track how long it actually takes you. Today we're starting with the very first test. Let's see how quickly we can get through it. Let's begin. So question 1 is, if 3x minus 4 is equal to 8, what is the value of x? Now remember, we want to get x by itself, and whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. So as you can see, there is a minus 4 on the left-hand side. Now to get rid of this 4, we could add 4. However, we also have to add 4 to the right-hand side. So adding 4 means we have 3x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 plus 4. Now the minus 4 and the plus 4 cancel out on the left-hand side, and 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. So we now have 3x equals 12. But as you can see, x is multiplied by 3. So to undo this, we divide both sides by 3. So we have 3x divided by 3 is equal to 12 divided by 3. On the left-hand side, the two 3's cancel out. And on the right-hand side, 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So now we have x is equal to 4. So we know the answer to number 1 is D. The second problem has 2x minus 2 equals 7 minus x. So now we have x on both sides. Let's get all the x's on one side. So if we add x to both sides, we get 2x minus 2 plus x is equal to 7 minus x plus x. So now on the right hand side, the minus x and the plus x cancel out, and we have 3x on the right hand side because we have a 2x and a plus x. So now we have 3x minus 2 is equal to 7, and we want to get rid of the 2 on the left hand side because we're trying to isolate x. So if we add 2 to both sides, we get 3x minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 7 plus 2. So on the left-hand side, the minus 2 and the plus 2 cancel out, and 7 plus 2 is 9, so we have 3x is equal to 9. And as previously, the x is multiplied by 3, so we want to divide by 3, which gives us 3x divided by 3 is equal to 9 divided by 3. So on the left-hand side of the equation, the 3's cancel out. To isolate x, 9 divided by 3 is 3, so x is equal to 3. And we know the answer is C. In question 3, we have 3 times by x minus 2 in brackets is equal to 9, and we have to find the value of x. So with this scenario, the first thing we do is multiply out the brackets. So we have 3x minus 6 is equal to 9. So we have a minus 6 now on the left-hand side. So we're going to add 6 to try and eliminate this. So that gives us 3x minus 6 plus 6 is equal to 9 plus 6. Well, the minus 6 and the plus 6 cancel each other out to give us 3x on the left-hand side. And 9 plus 6 is 15. So we have 3x is equal to 15. Now, as before, we're going to divide by 3. So we can isolate x. We have 3x divided by 3 is equal to 15 divided by 3. The 3's cancel out on the left-hand side, giving us x on its own. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. So x is equal to 5. And the answer is C. Moving on to question 4, we have a third of x minus 4 is equal to 2. I think I'll get rid of the 4 first on the left-hand side. So let's first add 4. So that gives us a third of x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 2 plus 4. So on the left-hand side, the minus 4 and the plus 4 cancel out, and 2 plus 4 is 6. So we're left with a third of x is equal to 6. However, we have a third of x, or x divided by 3 on the left-hand side. So this time we're going to have to multiply by 3 to isolate x. And multiplying by 3 gives us a third of x times by 3 is equal to 6 times by 3. So the 3's on the left-hand side cancel out, and we have x on its own, and 6 times by 3 is 18. So x is equal to 18, which is B. Question 5 gives us a quarter of x plus a sixth is equal to 5 over 12, and we have to work out x. There's always different ways of solving equations, but I think I'd like to multiply by 4 first. If I multiply by 4, I have to do it to every single term in the equation to make sure the equation stays the same. And multiplying by 4 here gives us a quarter of x times by 4. The 4's cancel out, so we have x. A sixth times by 4 is 4 over 6. And 5 over 12 times by 4 is 20 over 12. And now I can subtract 4 over 6 from both sides, and that will help me isolate x. So that gives us x plus 4 over 6, take away 4 over 6, is equal to 20 over 12, take 4 over 6. Now to add or subtract fractions, we have to have the same denominator. So we want to change 4 sixths into twelfths, and that is equal to 8 over 12. So x is equal to 20 over 12 minus 8 over 12, and that gives us 12 over 12, which is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1, and the answer is A. The last multiple choice question on test 1, number 6, is minus 2 times by x minus 3 in brackets is equal to minus 8. Now minus 2 times by x is equal to minus 2x, but minus 2 times by minus 3 is positive 6, because a minus times a minus is a positive. So we have minus 2x plus 6 is equal to minus 8. Next, I want to get rid of the 6, so I subtract that from both sides. So I get minus 2x plus 6 minus 6 is equal to minus 8 minus 6. The plus 6 and the minus 6 on the left-hand side cancel out, so we have minus 2x is equal to minus 14. Now we want to divide by minus 2 next, so we can isolate x, giving us minus 2x over minus 2 is equal to minus 14 over minus 2. The minus 2's on the left-hand side cancel out, and minus 14 divided by minus 2 is actually 7, because a minus divided by a minus is also a positive. So we have x is equal to 7, and the answer is C. The student response answer for question 7 is if 4x plus 3y is equal to 17 and x is equal to 2, what is the value of y? So all we need to do here is substitute 2 wherever we see an x in the equation. So 4x plus 3y equals 17 becomes 4 times 2 plus 3y is equal to 17. Now 4 times 2 is 8, so we have 8 plus 3y is equal to 17. And to get rid of the 8 on the left-hand side, we're going to subtract 8. So 8 plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 17 minus 8. So we now have 3y is equal to 9, because 17 minus 8 is 9. And then to get y on its own, we can divide by 3 on both sides. So we have 3y divided by 3 is equal to 9 divided by 3. The 3's cancel out on the left-hand side. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So y is equal to 3. And question 8, the final question on test 1, is if 3x minus 2 is equal to 4, what is the value of 6x minus 1? So the first thing we do here is work out what x is from 3x minus 2 is equal to 4 and substitute it into 6x minus 1. So first we have 3x minus 2 is equal to 4. We want to get rid of the minus 2, so we're going to add 2 to both sides. We have 3x minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 2. So on the left-hand side, the minus 2 and the plus 2 cancel out. 4 plus 2 is 6. So we have 3x is equal to 6. Now we want to get rid of the 3, so we have x on its own, and as it's multiplied by 3, we have to divide by 3. So we have 3x divided by 3 is equal to 6 divided by 3. The 3's on the left-hand side cancel out. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we found out that x is equal to 2. However, we haven't finished yet because now we have to find the value of 6x minus 1. So if we substitute x equal to 2 wherever there is an x in this equation, we end up with 6 times by 2, take 1. And that's equal to 12 minus 1, which is equal to 11. So the final answer is 11. Well done, you finished the first test in this book. Don't worry if you went over the 15 minutes, it doesn't matter. That's why we're practicing, to get you as fast as possible and as accurate as possible. If you could like and subscribe, that would be fantastic, and I hope to see you in the next one.